Season 2 is shaping up to be a massive content drop for zombies, and I'm honestly shocked because we got Citadel in Season 1 reloaded. We'll go through everything you need to know about the new map Tomb, the new death perception perk, all of the quality of life improvements like being able to pause a co-op game, and a ton more. Let's get into it. After the events at Citadel, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray must transport an amulet to a cursed dig site and explore ancient catacombs where the elusive Sentinel artifact is rumored to be hidden. Paranormal reports trace back centuries, possibly linked to the artifact's power, as Professor Kraft suggested. If the team can secure the artifact, they may find a way to free Samantha Maxis from her prison in the Dark Ether. The new Tomb map is giving heavy Origins vibes for those of you who played zombies back in Black Ops 2. The overall atmosphere is yet another unique feel compared to Liberty Falls, Terminus, and Citadel, which I appreciate. The surface level dig site serves as an entry to the map where we'll spawn, with glowing runes, a forgotten stone face, and a headless statue warning of the dangers lurking as you explore its stairs and scaffolding. The Neolithic catacombs stretch deep into ancient history, with cave paintings on its walls, winding pathways through natural caverns, an ominous ossuary filled with skulls where stone architecture from a later age looms over bone piles and altars. Statues of ancient warriors line the tombs and alcoves along the walls with depictions of shielded hoplites engaging a charging bull. Though the vault has long crumbled into disarray, the remnants of pristine architecture are on clear display, illuminated through the patch of sunlight falling through a crumbled hole in the ceiling. Ancient priests charged with interpreting the sacred mysteries, the Aerophants seem to have uncovered more than they were bargaining for. The candlelit vaulted ceiling marks the resting place for important figures, a frieze sculpted into the wall showing a fierce battle between opposing forces. Arrow trap installations line the stairway down into the shrine, flanked by skulls on chain pulleys. Descend into the catacombs to reveal the huge cavernous subterranean temple, where the stone architecture leads downward to a rocky outcropping peninsula known as the Deep Excavation. Scattered pillars encircle a place of worship below, the murky depths illuminated via faint shafts of what appear to be sunlight entering from a natural space in the rock above. I love the fact that they're going in a whole different direction compared to the castle, the science lab, and the sleepy US city that we got with the previous maps. I'm really hoping that this map delivers because so far the ambiance is insane. The new shock mimic enemy disguises itself as useful items, springing to life with tentacles and razor-sharp claws to deliver a devastating electric bite. Its distortion camouflage also disrupts radar and vision. This is like the scariest version of prop hunt I could think of. The Staff of Ice can freeze enemies with a blast, unleash a deadly area of effect attack, and even revive teammates with a precise restorative shot. This confirms that we're only going to get one wonder weapon as compared to the 4 swords we got in Citadel. This is super reminiscent of the Staff of Ice from Origins, which is another nod to the classic BO2 Zombies map. I do like to see them bringing back old weapons and map features from older CODs, especially because there's plenty of players currently that have never played the games from 10 plus years ago. The fact that you can not only kill zombies with the staff, but also get your teammates back up after they get downed is massive. So far, I've loved all of the wonder weapons except the Beam Smasher on Terminus, but I think that this one's going to be great. The main quest for the Tomb, launching with Season 2 on January 28th, rewards players with the X91 Ice Pick Wonder Weapon skin, 5,000 XP, and a unique calling card for those who complete it before Directed Mode is released. A new perk for zombies is also being added. Death Perception, which is returning from Black Ops 4, allows players to see enemies through walls and obstacles with new abilities with major and minor augments in Black Ops 6. This could be super helpful since Tomb is going to be very claustrophobic. Death Perception's major augments include Treasure Hunter, which highlights missed items from loot containers and special or enemy kills, Death Stare, which grants a chance to kill low health enemies with elemental weakness damage, and Critical Eye, providing a small chance for body shots to become critical hits. At first glance, I'll probably go with Critical Eye to increase the chance of getting critical kills because the other two don't seem that useful, but we'll do a full video breaking down how good each augment is. Death Perception's minor augments include Bird's Eye View, which increases the minimap's scan rate, Extra Change, allowing players to find additional essence in more locations, and Further Insight, which expands the perception radius. I'll likely go with Extra Change just to get the increased essence because the other two are fine, but I don't really use the radar all that much. 3 new Gobblegums are being introduced. Dead Drop, which is epic, significantly increases salvage and equipment drop rates for 5 minutes. Modified Chaos, which is legendary, reduces all ammo cooldowns for 2 minutes. And Quacknarok, which is whimsical, turning zombies into rubber ducky inner tubes for 3 minutes. I'm stoked for Dead Drop to help with the Mangler strat for those people trying to get to round 100 for the Dark Ops calling card. Directed mode will be coming mid-season for the Tomb's main quest, with additional announcements and a special limited time mode coming in the mid-season update. Treyarch is focusing on quality of life improvements for zombies during Season 2 to hopefully enhance the gameplay experience. We covered this in the Season 2 multiplayer and Warzone update video, but challenge tracking is being introduced, allowing players to manually track up to 10 calling card and 10 camo challenges per mode for easier progression monitoring. Treyarch said they'd have this available within the game, but the assumption was it was going to be at launch. I'm glad that we're getting this feature, but it should be standard, especially as camo grinding is such a big pull for people in the early part of the life cycle of the game. If fewer than 10 challenges are tracked, the nearest challenges to completion will automatically fill those slots. Both the top tracked and near completion challenges will be displayed in the lobby and in-game via the options menu for added visibility. Season 2 introduces HUD presets to be selectable for zombies only, allowing players to maintain their preferred settings for each mode without needing to adjust when switching between multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. I'm so glad we're getting this feature because now I won't have to swap between MP and zombies preferred HUDs when I switch modes. I ended up just defaulting to the multiplayer HUD, but now I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. The biggest quality of life change in my opinion is the introduction of co-op pause, allowing the party leader to pause the game. This is massive because on long Easter egg runs, there's always someone who needs to go to the bathroom or get some food. Again, this should have already been included, but at least we're getting it now. AFK Kick loadout recovery restores a Kick's player's loadout, essence, and salvage upon rejoining the match. I haven't had too much issue with connectivity, but it's great to know if you have a power outage or are just unlucky with connection, you don't automatically lose all progress. The quality of life improvements this season are such a focus for me, even though they should have been there from day one. I'm glad they're at least addressing some of this stuff that has plagued the game for months now. If all of this stuff goes smoothly and they continue to listen to the player base, I think zombies could be in a great spot for the rest of the life cycle.